So what if you could actually build a daily routine that makes you super productive, but is also, realistic? We're not talking about those crazy 4 a.m. wake-up calls. We're going to break down a simple, powerful structure that helps you win your day every single day.
But first, let me ask you something. Does your day ever feel like it's just happening to you? Like you're constantly playing catch-up, putting out fires, and you're never really in the driver's seat?
I'm willing to bet this little story sounds kind of familiar. You wake up, maybe a little late, you grab your phone, and poof, there goes 45 minutes. You tell yourself you'll get started after lunch, and by the end of the day, you're just totally drained. But you don't feel like you actually got anything important done. It's such a frustrating loop, right?
Yeah, this quote absolutely nails it. If you don't have a plan, a structure, then all the little distractions and demands of the day, they're in charge. But we're about to change that. We're going to put you back in control.
And the really good news is, the solution isn't some extreme lifestyle you can't possibly maintain. Nope. It's all about building a simple, repeatable structure that actually works for a student's life. It's doable, and more importantly, it works.
Okay, so here's our game plan. We've talked about what that uncontrolled day feels like. Now, we're going to cover how to win the morning, turn on your deep focus engine, pivot in the afternoon, and finish the day feeling strong.
All right, let's dive in. First up, winning the morning. Seriously, how you start your first hour pretty much dictates the momentum for the rest of the day, so you have to be intentional, right from the get-go. So instead of your brain's first meal of the day being social media chaos, try this super simple 3-step routine. Drink a big glass of water, move your body for just 5 or 10 minutes, and write down your top 3 priorities. That's it. In just a few minutes, you've completely changed the tone for your entire day.
Now that we've got that morning momentum, it's time to put it to work. Let's talk about the main event, studying. And look, the goal here isn't to study for 8 hours straight. That's a recipe for burnout. The goal is to have really effective, deep focus sessions.
And our secret weapon for this is called the Pomodoro technique. It's so simple, but it's incredibly powerful. You just work in super focused 25-minute sprints, and then you take a short break. It totally works because that timer creates a bit of urgency, and those built-in breaks stop you from getting mentally fried. So here's what that looks like in action. 25 minutes of pure focus, then a 5-minute break. You do that 4 times, and after that 4th round, you've earned yourself a longer 30-minute break to properly recharge. This rhythm, this is your productivity engine.
But, and this is a big but, for any of this to work, you have to be absolutely ruthless with distractions. During those 25 minutes, it's 0 distractions, no multitasking. And your phone? It is your worst enemy. Put it in another room, airplane mode, whatever it takes. This part is completely non-negotiable.
All right, you've had a productive morning, you've made it past lunch, and this is where the day usually falls apart, right? That dreaded afternoon slump hits you like a ton of bricks, and all your motivation just vanishes. We've got a plan for that. You've got a choice to make right here. The default path is to grab your phone or a sugary snack, which honestly just makes you feel worse. The smart choice? Get up, move for 15 minutes, eat something that's actually fuel. You're intentionally resetting your brain instead of just numbing it. After that quick reset, it's about working with your brain's energy level, not fighting against it. This is not the time for your hardest, most mentally demanding task. Instead, pivot to something lighter, like reviewing your notes, working on a group project, or doing some creative brainstorming. You know, how you end your day is just as critical as how you start it. The goal isn't just to coast until you fall asleep. It's to wind down in a way that actually sets you up for an amazing day tomorrow. So around 8 p.m., it's time for the shutdown routine. You start with a brain dump. Get every single thought, to-do list item, and worry out of your head and onto a piece of paper. Get your clothes and books ready for the next day. Then, and this is key, unwind on purpose. Read a book, journal, listen to music. But the number one rule, absolutely no doom scrolling.
And now for the foundation. The one thing that makes this entire system actually work. Sleep. You have to protect your sleep. It is sacred. Aim for 7 to 8 hours. Trying to study when you're sleep-deprived is like trying to run a marathon with your shoes tied together. It's just not effective.
So there you have it. The whole system in one quick snapshot. You start the day with intention. You focus deeply. You pivot when your energy dips. You shut down properly. And you get solid sleep. See how each piece builds on the next? It creates this incredible daily rhythm. Okay, but before we finish, I really need you to hear this. This might be the most important part. The goal is not perfection, it's consistency. You are going to have off days. That's totally normal.
The real win is forgiving yourself and just getting right back to the routine the next day. That's how you make real, lasting progress.
So, I'll leave you with this one question. Thinking about everything we just talked about, what is the one small change you can commit to making tomorrow? Not the whole thing, just one. What's it going to be?